Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reacting to the changes coming to Iran in the new Hearts of Iron 4 DLC, Graveyard of Empires. I believe it comes out today. This video came out yesterday when I was already at work, so couldn't get it in time. So let's get today, launch day, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, of course.
Welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 country showcase video. Iran's position in 1936 offers players an incredible challenge. Caught between two superpowers, it's a test of survival, strategy, and ambition. Will you defend against invasion, or resurrect the glory of the Persian Empire?
Okay, now that's a great Persian Empire. The greater Iranian Empire. The one thing missing here is the Greek territories from Xerxes, so...
Let's get started.
But that could be changed.
In 1936, Iran stands as a non-aligned nation under Reza Shah Pahlavi. The country faces several hurdles, from foreign exploitation to internal unrest. Key national spirits will represent these struggles. The Anglo-Iranian Oil Company drains your resources and hampers industrial efficiency. Feudalism
Fucking
still lingers
British.
in rural regions, limiting your recruitable population and slowing research. Finally, separatist movements in Kurdistan and Azerbaijan destabilize your nation.
Oh, so... nice. So it's not only in Turkey we have that problem.
Addressing these challenges will be vital to uniting the country and preparing for what's to come.
Sorry.
Choosing the historical path lets you relive the challenges of Iran during World War II. As the British and Soviets loom, the Pahlavi dynasty focuses on modernization and neutrality. But neutrality doesn't mean peace for long. Your first step will be implementing reforms inspired by Reza Shah's policies, like boosting education and strengthening military infrastructure. Opening the Abadan Technical School and founding military academies can give you a technological edge and better generals. This path also explores Iran's growing ties with Germany during the late 1930s, offering opportunities to boost your economy while risking British and Soviet intervention. Of course, history will catch up. In 1941, Iran's neutrality is violated. When the Allied invasion begins, the focus tree unlocks new choices to resist.
Okay, let's see. Let's fuck up the British guys.
If you choose to fight defensively, you'll unlock bonuses to war support, defense, and organization. Dig in around key areas like Tehran and your coastline to hold your ground, but beware. Holding out may mean negotiating peace at the cost of your resources, or surrendering to play as a puppet state. Alternatively, you can turn the tide by launching resistance movements and preemptive strikes, setting up buffer states to secure your borders. Victory will allow you to force peace or even demand reparations from your enemies. For those who dream of conquest, Iran's imperialist path lets you rewrite history.
Oh, so I can go Persian or Iranian.
Reza Shah tightens his grip on the nation, or his son Mohammad Reza Pahlavi rises to power after an assassination attempt. Either way, the goal is to re-establish the glory of the Persian Empire.
Unification? With who?
Before you can take a step onto the path of domination, you'll first need to ensure that your opposition is under control. After consolidating your power through a legacy of greatness, a mission timer will unlock, showing your opposition parties starting to work against you. You'll have to tackle resistance from Kurdish and Azerbaijani separatism. Players can also reshape Iran's religious landscape with dramatic choices such as reviving Zoroastrianism.
That
This
would be the
will spark a
best.
civil war. Once your nation is stable, it's time to expand. Iran's imperial ambitions are divided into three war plans. War Plan Xerxes targets Turkey, with secret paths for those who meet specific conditions. War Plan Darius pushes into Afghanistan and the Indian subcontinent. And War Plan Cambyses leads westward through Iraq, with a final goal of claiming Egypt under the Memphis Initiative. Each plan must be completed before starting the next, giving you time to consolidate your gains and build a lasting empire.
Okay, so no
Historically, Iran kept its
flip-flopping.
monarchy until the 1970s, but its politics were never simple. In the 20th century, ideologies like communism and fascism also took hold. Now let's explore a few scenarios in which the Shah was faced with a strong enough opposition to change the trajectory of Iran on the world stage. As the democratic Iranian player, you will have the choice of either restoring and maintaining constitutional limits on the Shah's power, allowing him to serve as a figurehead, or instead work towards a republic, which will inevitably result in the Shah's deposition. Whilst forcing an abdication will result in a civil war no matter what, if you're able to garner enough democratic support, you should be able to avoid conflict and quietly become a full democracy if you instead decide to enforce a constitutional monarchy. Next, it is time to open up free elections and decide who you want to lead your nation. You'll have three options, each with their own perks: Mohammad Mossadegh, Mohammad Ali Farougi, and Abul Qassem Kashani. If you choose to follow a constitutional monarchy, it can strengthen the Islamic clergy while resisting westernization, ensuring religion remains in government without a takeover. Democratic Iran has two foreign policy paths: leading anti-colonial movements shared with the communist branch, or joining the allies to secure Iraq and Afghanistan, maintaining a regional democracy. The Tudeh Party was an Iranian communist party that had considerable influence in the early years of operation, including playing an important role alongside Mossadegh in the attempts to nationalize the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company. Following the occupation of Iran, however, they became very pro-Soviet, which we have reflected here in the tree. The other option is to follow the Iran Party.
Okay, that would be my choice, Iran Party.
Which was
going
not
with
as
the
far left
communists,
as the Tudeh were,
but
but
the
also
Soviets,
played the
no
role
way.
as the part of the backbone of the National Front. Even though their membership never exceeded the several hundreds, they remain a potential route to take in your efforts to bring the communist revolution to Iran. To follow this path, you must promise Kurdish and Azerbaijani separatists independence or face a rebellion.
Oh, no.
After taking
Never.
power, you'll work closely with the Soviet Union, whether as an ally or a rival. The first step is restructuring Iran's industry, laying the foundation for military expansion and foreign policy. As tensions rise, maintaining a strong military becomes crucial. Given the Soviet Union's overwhelming strength, cooperation in military technology is necessary to keep up. This path ensures Iran's communist regime can defend itself and influence the region, preparing for any threats to its new ideology.
Now, the best part, fascism. Always the good
Historically,
choices.
The hyper-nationalist party Sumka was not formed until the 1950s, under the leadership of Davoud Monshizadeh, and was directly inspired and reflective of the leadership of Germany during World War II. In the context of our branch here, they'll be formed early and will be the main party leading this new fascist Iran. By organising shock trooper marches, more of the military will join your side when your coup begins, meaning you can overwhelm the Shah with numbers, ultimately leading to an easier grab for power. There's also the option to sway the elite in Iran to your side. When you have secured power, it will give you an opportunity to select a new Shah.
Really?
After a brutal civil war,
New dynasty.
Iran stands at a crossroads. The time has come to rebuild, not just a nation, but an empire forged in the fires of hypernationalism. You can enforce secularism, sacrificing stability and research in the short term, but paving the way for cutting-edge advancements.
That would be the
police
path.
will ensure order, keeping your grip on power firm. But power demands direction. Will you march alongside Germany,
Okay, so, let's see.
forge an alliance with Japan, or carve your own path and build a new fascist order? Whichever you choose, Iran will not stand idle. The time for expansion has come. Turkey, Iraq, Afghanistan and beyond. And when the moment is right, the communists to the north will feel your wrath. After forming Greater Iran, you have a few choices ahead of you. Sow discourse in the Middle East by flaring tensions between the Arab nations and turning them against each other. Or turn your gaze to India and deal with the fracturing of imperial power in the region. Ultimately, there can be only one fascist superpower in the world.
So, an Aryan civil war. Aryan against Aryan.
Economic modernization plays a central role in Iran's transformation. Constructing the Trans-Iranian Railway connects your supply lines and strengthens infrastructure. Expanding your oil production allows you to replace the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company with a nationalized industry. On the military side, Iran's development focuses on infantry and tanks. Players can choose between foreign designs or building a domestic war machine. By investing in air power and the navy, Iran can secure domination over its skies and coastlines. Whether you stand against the might of global powers or carve out a new Persian empire, Iran's unique challenges and opportunities make it one of the most dynamic nations in Graveyard of Empires. With this showcase video, we've finished all the country-specific spotlights, with Iran bringing them to a close. We truly hope you enjoy playing these 4 nations when they release with Graveyard of Empires.
Oh,
We've
I
had a
will.
blast making this content for you and exploring an often forgotten part of the world. So much happened here during World War II, and we're delighted to shine a spotlight onto it.
Right, guys, the paths I'm excited for would be the Persian Empire, the Iranian Empire with Reza Shah, then the fascists, the socialists, and maybe the last one, the democratic paths. So, guys, what do you think about this new changes to Iran? Were you expecting a little bit more? Which path do you want to play as first? For me, it would be the Reza Shah path, then the fascists or the socialists. They both would be in second place. Well, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.